So now we're going to make an axe and a chest piece. So here we are, again, the arcane powder, and then this is the main component, the token, the rabbit token. And I was actually wrong in my previous video where I said that there was like an eagle one. That's actually not true, or at least that's not for later levels or later ranks. The level 10 rank is actually a deer, so you get deer tokens, and that would be a higher ranked weapon. So that'll change the quality of your weapon, not in regards to like damage or anything like that, but it will change the quality in regards to the look of it. So, and then arcane orb, and then the axe. So now we will create our axe, and we got a makeshift hatchet. But this one's not very high quality. It's pretty bland. It's like the bandit gear from previous beta weekend events. So now we're going to craft our heavy token, and let's hope that we get a good one. Okay, so this time we didn't get a really nice one. We just got a worn chain coat. Alright. So let's equip these new pieces of gear that we got. So our axe, you can see it's exactly the same stats. All you have to do is just add a sigil onto it. So there we go. You can see it's a pretty bland looking axe, but so now I'll put on our chest piece. And yeah, not really as great as we would have hoped, but yeah, so that's that. Hopefully down the line I can get better crafting materials and craft something that actually looks much cooler, but I have to get rank 10 for that, which, I mean, it doesn't take that long to level up in rank. It's only like 500 for each rank for rabbit, so it's very quick to rank up in this game. So yeah, that's the end of that part. Alright, so since I got pieces that I didn't want, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to go to the glory vendor and buy another PvP salvage kit. And then with the salvage kit, I'm just going to break down those armors and weapons that I didn't like the look of. So, where is it? There we go. So I'll break this down. I only got arcane powder with that one. I'll break this one too. Okay, so we got arcane orb. So this time I think, okay, so I need to get more glory. So I'm gonna go do some PvP manages, and I'll come back to the vendor, and then we'll see what we can craft. Alright, so we're back now, and we are going to accidentally bought one of these, but it's okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to test and see what we get from these two. So we have the heavy token, then we have the rabbit, arcane powder, and arcane orb. So I want to see how many attempts it'll take us to get a higher ranked one. So this one again is just a worn out piece of gear. And we will do this again. Let's see. So yeah, we still keep getting the worn out. So I think as of this level, you can only get the worn out for the armors. I think for the higher level armors, you're going to need the deer tokens. So yeah, we're gonna get some more glory, get rank 10, so we can buy the deer tokens. Then we'll test it out and see what we get from the deer tokens. Hey everybody, alright, so now I've gotten rank 10, so now I can talk to this rank 10 glory vendor, and what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to buy the most expensive one. The gold and the silver ones, they give you a higher chance of getting exotic gear, but what I want to do is I want to show you guys how to actually craft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy say 5 of these. Alright, so now we have 1,000 left. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to salvage everything that I get from these chests. well, not everything. If I get something that, okay, I am encumbered. I think I have a slot. There we go. All right. So I did seem to get lucky, but there are some gears that I can take off, or salvage, pardon me. Alright, so I got some pretty decent stuff, so let's put this stuff on. Yes. We'll do it this way. So this is scaled armor. This is like a knight shield. I still prefer my peacekeeper shield though, so I'll keep that one on. Where did my peacekeeper shield go? Oh wait, I have... Huh? Okay, so it looks like there was actually a different shield that I got. I did not notice. Alright. So let's check out this rifle. What I should have done is preview. Oh, that's actually... Okay. Okay, that makes sense. This is the bow. So the bow looks pretty cool as well. So we'll just equip this new gear that we got. If it'll let me. There we go. There's just so much gear here, I can't even tell what's what. Okay, so this is the harpoon. This is like a gear harpoon. And then I have a gear axe. Let's see what that looks like. I'll just use the preview window. That'll make things easier. So the gear axe looks pretty decent as well. And the jacket. Okay. And we also have a hammer. Alright, that hammer looks badass. Okay, so... Alright. We're gonna go to the forge now. I'm going to salvage some pieces of gear that I got that I won't need. And then we'll craft and see what we get. Alright. So we'll just head down over to... Where's my PvP salvage kit? Alright, here we go. So we'll salvage these because we aren't magicians. I'll save that. Swinder's gloves. So I got a token for light gloves from that. Magician boots. Arcane orbs. I'm trying to see if I can get a deer token because that's what I want. Okay, so arcane crystals. Looks like we're getting new stuff now. Alright, staff token. Wooden buckler, magician's coat. We got arcane powder. This one, let's put some more arcane powder. Alright, so since we have those now, what we're going to do is we're going to craft. Let's see what we get. So we have the heavy helm, So we have the deer token here, heavy helm, and let's try these new ones that we got, see if we can get something better. So arcane crystals, and then arcane powder. So let's see what we get. Okay, so we got a scale helm. So we're going to equip this and see what it looks like. Here we go. So yeah, this helmet's not that different. It's kind of the same as the previous helmet that we wore, but you can see that it's got like, I don't know how to explain it. It's got a different look. So yeah, that's basically the gist of crafting now. It's basically like whenever you rank up in PvP, this should actually say deer now instead of rabbit, but it's still saying rabbit for some reason. But every time you basically rank up, you break down gear. Like say for example, you open up these bronze chests and you don't get what you wanted, then you can just break those down and hope that you get a deer token, because the main component that you need is the deer token for this rank 10, or the respective animal token or whatever token it'll be called. But you need that main component to be able to craft anything, and then you have to purchase the corresponding piece of gear that you want. So say you wanted a helmet, then you just buy this helmet. Then you go to the Mystic Forge with your other components like the arcane powder, the arcane orbs, arcane crystals, all those different components that you'll get. And then all you have to do is just click forge, and then it'll forge a random item for you that is basically a helmet. Now, I don't actually know the grade quality of gear, so I need to do more testing, but I don't think I'll be able to do more testing since today is the last day in the beta, so we'll have to leave that for when the game actually releases. So yeah, it seems like the crafting is pretty simple in this game. It's not that difficult to, well, not crafting, use the Mystic Forge to create whatever type of item you want. So here I'm just going to craft a random. This is the rabbit, so this is like the low rank one. Okay, now it's telling me that I actually need 5 arcane powder for this. Interesting. So I think if you, because I remember previously I didn't need to use this many. I think the more components that you put together with the token and the rabbit token or deer token, whatever you want to call them, I think it actually increases the grade quality of the item, so you'll get the highest level. If you have a certain number of them, it'll create the highest level for that respective rank. So that's really interesting, but there's a lot of questions that are left because, you know, we can't actually rank up higher because we have such a limited amount of time to play this game right now. So yeah, so that's the end of this video, guys. If you want to subscribe, you can look forward to more forge and crafting videos in the future. Like when Guild Wars releases, I'll be recording a lot of footage when the game releases. Lots of boss fights, crafting, structured PvP, all that jazz. I'll be crafting all that stuff. So if you guys like this video, subscribe and look forward to more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.